Okay, let's take another example. Let's say we have negative x minus 3 less than 7. To solve this, again we have to isolate x. So what will remain here is x negative and then less than 7 plus 3. Because we have to move 3, it will be cancelled out. And then we have now 7 plus 3. And then we have here x, negative x, 10. Since our x is negative, we have to divide this by negative 1. So that x becomes positive. And then we have to invert the symbol. From less than, it will become greater than. And then this becomes 10. Okay? So maybe you are wondering why we divide the negative x with negative 1. So the reason why we did that, for us to get a positive result. And since we divide both sides with negative 1, we have to invert the symbol. From less than, it will be inverted to greater than. So this is now our answer. So meaning, the value that will satisfy the x are numbers that are greater than negative 10. So those are negative 9, negative 8, negative 7, and onwards to infinity. If you are going to plot this on a number line, let's say this is our negative 10, negative 9, negative 8, negative 7. So we are going to put circle here and then create an arrow to the right side because x does not include negative 10. So that is why we put that inside of the circle, and then we put an arrow to the right side because these are the numbers that are greater than 10 or negative 10. So negative 9 onwards are the numbers that satisfies x. Okay, let's take another example. This time let's try solving 2x minus 3 less than or equal 5. So to answer this, we are going to put 2x here and then less than or equal 5 plus 3. And then this becomes 8. And then we have to divide this by 2 so that we can remove the 2 on the x. We can remove the coefficient. So this becomes x less than or equal 4. So why it is 4? Because 8 divided 2 is 4. So there you go. This is now our final answer. To put this in a number line, we can write here 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. So x is less than or equal negative 4, positive 4 I mean. So we are going to put a circle here, but the circle must be shaded because it includes 4, and then we will put an arrow going to the left side because these are the numbers that are less than 4. So 4 going to the left side. So those numbers that are in the left side are the numbers that will satisfy x. Okay, let's take another example. This time we will try solving 3x minus 8 less than 5x less 6. So we are going to distribute x, or we are going to distribute 3 to each term inside of this parenthesis. So 3 times x, this will become 3x. 3 times negative 8, this will become 24, negative 24. And then less than 5x, so we're just going to copy everything from the right side, plus 6. Okay, so we have to find 4 similar terms. 3x is similar to this 5x, so meaning we can move that on the other side. to move this 5x to the right side, to the left side. So meaning we have to subtract this with 5x and then also subtract 5x on this side. So 3x minus 5x minus 24 less than 6. Okay, because 5x minus 5x, it will be cancelled out. Since we subtracted 5x here, so the left side should be also subtracted 5x here. So that's why we have a negative 5x. Then 3x minus 2x, so this is negative 2x plus 24, no, minus 24 less than 6. Okay, so we have to add 24 here, also add 24 here, so that we can get rid of this 24. So this will become 2x less than 6 plus 24, and this becomes negative 2x less than 30. And then we have to subtract this, divide this by negative 2, so we can remove the coefficient, and then negative 2 as well on the other side. So what we will be left is the positive x less than negative 15. So there you go. This is now the value of our x. Numbers that are less than negative 15 are the numbers that will satisfy the x. Okay. Okay. So this time let's try a different example. So let's try solving x times 5x minus 5 greater than 5x squared plus 15. So again, we have to distribute x to each term inside of this parenthesis. So x times 5x, this will become 5x squared. X times negative 5, this will become negative 5x. And then on the other side, we will just copy everything. Okay, so we have to find similar terms. So this one and this one are similar. So 5x minus 5x, 5x squared minus 5x squared, so it will go away. So what will be left here? So this will be cancelled out. So what will be left here? So maybe you're wondering why we cancel this out. Okay, to give you the breakdown of this computation. So we cancel this out because we have 5x squared here subtracted with 5x squared minus 5x greater than 5x squared minus 5x squared plus 15. So we add negative 5x squared here and then negative 5x squared here for the purpose of isolating 5x squared, because our goal here is to isolate terms with variables. It so happened that both of these will turn to 0. So that is why we cancelled out 5x squared. So 5x squared, this will become 0. So that's why we cancelled out 5x squared. Same with here, 5x squared minus 5x squared, this will resolve to 0. That is why we cancelled out 5x squared there. So what will remain is negative 5x and greater than positive 15. So there you go. These are the numbers that will remain. So negative 5x greater than $15. There you go. And then we have to divide this by negative 5. Same as well on the other side. Negative 5. So the result will become positive x. And then invert this because we divided both sides with negative number. So that is why the greater than here will become less than. And then this will become negative 3. 15 divided by negative 5, that is negative 3. So this is now our answer. Okay, so this time let's try solving inequality with two symbols. So let's say 2 less than x minus 5 less than 5. So we have now two symbols here. So don't get intimidated by these two symbols. Just always remember you have to maintain the balance. And just like what I have said before, our goal here is to isolate x. And for that to happen, we have to remove the whole number 5 here. So meaning, to do that, we have to add 5 here. Because negative 5 plus 5, that will become 0. So what will remain is x. So since we add 5 here, we are going also to add 5 on the last term and 5 on the first term. So meaning it will look like this. 2 plus 5 x plus 5 less than 5 plus 5. There you go. So as you can see, we add 5 here and we did the same thing to the last term and to the first term. Okay, so let's simplify. So this will become 7 less than x, because this will be cancelled out. This is 0. Negative 5 plus 5, that will become 0. And then less than 10. There you go. So this is now the final answer. So the meaning of this is that x is greater than 7 and at the same time x is less than 10. See, if we are going to plot this on our number line, let's say we have 5 here, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So meaning x is less than 10. X is less than 10. So what are the numbers less than 10? So this includes 9, this includes 9, 7, 8, but it's also stated here that x is greater than. Remember, this is less than, but I'm reading this from right going to left. So instead of reading this as less than, we are going to read this greater than, because we are reading it from right to left. So x is greater than 7. So meaning x is greater than 7. What are numbers? What are the numbers greater than 7? So we will start at 8, 9, and so forth. So meaning our x is between 8 and 10. So the numbers between 8 and 10 are the numbers that will satisfy this expression. So that will be the value of our x. X could be 8 because 8 is greater than 7 and 8 is less than 10. X can also be 9 because 9 is greater than 7 but 9 is less than 10. There you go. I'm sorry, 10 is not included here. 9 and 10. Okay, I mean 8 and 9. So that is the answer. These are the numbers that will satisfy our inequality. For our last example, we'll solve this problem. 4 less than negative 2x less than 10. Okay, so again we have to isolate the term with x. So for that to happen, we will divide this with negative 2. Same with this, negative 2. And same with this, negative 2. Since we divide this with negative 2, all the symbols will flip. So this will become negative 2 greater than x greater than negative 5. There you go. This is now our answer. So if we will plot this on our number line, negative 2, negative 1, 0. I'm sorry, you have to include 5. Negative 5, negative 4, negative 3, negative 2, 1, 0. So x is greater than negative 5. So these are the numbers starting from this one, meaning 5 is not included. That's why we just place a circle there. But if I'm going to say this one, meaning 5 is included. But that is not the case. 5 is not included because x is greater than 5. So circle there. And then x is greater than, x is less than negative 2. So less than negative 2. What are the numbers less than negative 2? Numbers less than negative 2 are negative 3, negative 4. So there you go. We have to put circle also here. So these are the numbers that satisfies these inequalities. So x could be negative 4 or negative 3 or just those two, negative 4 and negative 3. Negative 5 and negative 2 are not included. Okay, so that's all. Thanks for watching this video and see you in the next lecture.